What's going on, my lovely Geminis, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Tawny Michelle, and basically I'm just your average spiritual bitch here on the internet. Well, I don't like to call myself average. My Aquarian moon doesn't like that very much, but basically I'm just another spiritual person here on the internet that reads tarot and does astrology. Anyways, we are not all love, light, twin flames, and unicorns on this channel, so please keep that in mind when watching this video. Also remember, this is a general reading, but it can resonate if you're sun, Gemini, sun, rising, or moon. I do find that these do resonate a lot better with risings and then sun signs most. Also, I do like to cuss occasionally when I can, or when I'm not really thinking about it, because YouTube does demonetize over that, but I do cuss, so I'm not a freaking nun. Hopefully that doesn't bother you. If it does, then I don't know what to tell you. But Gemini, welcome to your April 2020 reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So this month, Gemini, is a big month for us, okay? And when I say us, I just mean everybody, the collective, because basically everything's about to change after this month, but especially for you. So if you're not very familiar with astrology, there is this placement in the sky called a north node that is calculated off of the moon's orbit and cycles, okay? And the north node points to kind of our purpose, our direction, our destiny. The north node in the sky is about to move into your sign next month, okay? This is a big deal. Focus is gonna be on you for like 18 freaking months, man. It's going to be a big deal. You are completely going to change, okay? You're completely going to change who you are, how you act, how you appear, especially if you're a Gemini ascendant, okay? The way that you take care of your body, if you're a Gemini ascendant, what you want out of life, if you're a Gemini sun, how you interact with other people, your goals, your life goals, and your relationships, okay? Because there's also a south node, which is the opposite of the north node, which deals with karmic lessons, and that's going to be in Sag, your opposite sign, okay? Sign right across from yours, which deals with other people, significant relationships in our life. The focus is going to be on you. You're going to learn to really be comfortable and confident with who you are outside of a relationship. This doesn't mean that all your relationships are going to end, although the relationships that are not supposed to be in your life will not be any longer. I will say that. But yeah, I mean, if you may come across a lot of karmic relationships over the next couple years, but I'm just being real with you. But it's gonna be a good thing, okay? Because you're gonna know who you are and what you really want by the end of this transit. So back to this month, because that's starting next month. But this month, the sun is in a spot for you, Gemini, that deals with networking, connections, your place in the world and how you feel around other people, large groups of people, kind of like being yourself when you're around other people. It also deals with kind of like this, it brings your focus to your acquaintances, also your wishes, your dreams, your goals in life, what you want out of life, okay? And it brings your focus to also what you're getting back from life, the people you hang around, the groups you belong to. Now, obviously, we're on quarantine, most of us right now, and we have to social distance. So this could even just be online groups, online courses, things like that would be probably good for you around this time or this month. Towards the end of the month, though, you're going to be feeling a little bit more distant, detached. You're probably going to want to be more internal, do more internal things, okay? Because the sun's going to move in the sign right behind yours, okay? So, and that can really kind of cause us to go within. It can sometimes also bring up some of our insecurities, or we'll just randomly kind of just get sick, okay? So you do want to be careful about that as well. And make sure you're taking precautions. Normally it's just like, it's basically removing us from the everyday hustle and bustle of life, the everyday normal life. It's removing us from society and people, which we're already kind of doing, right? But there may be something as we get into Taurus season towards the end of this month that kind of removes you from your everyday norm, that requires you to either rest or take care of yourself or take care of something that is away from your everyday life, okay? So anyways, the nodes are still in a place for you that deal with finances, money, other people's money, your values, your worth, what you have to offer, what you're good at, your talents, your resources, partner's resources, debt, things like that, taking care of those things. So that's been a pretty big focus for you the last couple years. And we also have Mars and Saturn in a place for you that, you know, deals with foreign lands, travel, higher education, higher learning. So you may be some of you may be kind of getting real focused and serious about learning and expanding your knowledge, and not just about like math or something, right? This could be more about like spiritual things, philosophies, even religion for some of you, or you know, higher wisdom and knowledge is basically kind of the focus here. Also, another big thing that's happening this month is Venus is moving into your sign, Gemini, and this is Venus is going to stay in your sign for a few months. It is completely revamping you guys with this North Node that's going to be moving into your sign next month as well. But Venus in your sign, Gemini, is kind of going to show you what you really want, okay? What you really love and what you don't. It's going to make you more curious about the things that you desire, the things that give you pleasure, the things that give you harmony and balance and peace and beauty in your life and entertainment, the things that make you feel good, okay? And we'll go over more of that in a sec, but I really see you guys possibly like setting some new trends, okay? Maybe finding a new style that works for you, a new look that works for you, whether you're a Gemini sun or moon. You could also kind of be focused on relationships, but more than that, kind of beautifying yourself, right? Self-care, self-love, all of that, and kind of getting into this new normal that you'll be getting into, and getting out of your comfort zone a little bit, changing things up, finding your own unique, different, original style that's going to help you express yourself more, okay? And you're also going to be getting creative and expressing yourself through possible creative projects, which may even be online or with technology. Somehow you may use technology. You could also find ways of making money online. Some of you guys could be doing some online dating. I'm just saying, that kind of came to me too. Because Venus is the planet of love and relationships and stuff, right? But yeah, you're just finding ways to express yourself, your talents, your beauty, the things that you love. And so it'd be a great time to, you know, take a new course on something you really like to do. I'm starting up a tarot course this month, an intuitive tarot course this month, if that's your thing. You can check the description below if you're interested. So before we get into the rest, let's go ahead and see what's going on here, because it looks a little crazy. My Gemini readings are always pretty crazy. And I also actually want to draw a couple of these astrology cards for you guys. So with the King of Pentacles here, you start off with the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups reversed, and the Seven of Wands reversed for the first kind of part of your month, first probably week or two of your month. So with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups there, I kind of feel like you're bored. It's really what I'm kind of getting with this, like you're bored. Like, yeah, you're probably, you know, trying to work on things, or you're almost like, what I'm kind of getting from this is there's almost a sense of like, okay, I've achieved this, now what? Or I got what I wanted, or I paid all my bills off, or I paid all my credit cards off, or whatever the case may be, now what? You're kind of like I was saying before, this is definitely dealing with your comfort zones. And another big thing that was coming to me for you guys, Gemini, was the old things that you used to do to make yourself feel comfortable or to escape in a way, right? because Taurus is the sign right before yours, so it's kind of like hidden from you. But at the same time, it kind of drives you subconsciously, and Taurus is all about comfort and material possessions and stuff. And so I kind of feel like you're in this spot of like, okay, like the things that used to make me feel comfortable don't make me feel comfortable anymore, okay? And then I also feel like some of you have worked really hard to try to be satisfied with something, or to try to get satisfied with something, and it's just kind of not happening. Yeah, exactly what I thought. And it's just kind of not happening, okay? You kind of feel defeated maybe, or you kind of feel like you're bored, okay? Like you're kind of like not satisfied with something. With the 9 of Cups reversed and then the 7 of Wands here, there's kind of like this edginess of like, I'm bored, or this isn't what I wanted, or this isn't how I wanted it to be, or, you know, I thought this was comfortable. But, and honestly, some of you, you may be in a position where you've been very lazy, okay? No offense. We all have our lazy phases, right? But with this, I'm kind of looking at this and I feel like you almost don't feel like anything's worth it for you to kind of get up and you feel like, well, I'm a hard worker and I've achieved all this stuff. Like, I'm giving myself a break, bitch. I don't really care, you know? And that's totally fine. Like, you know, yeah, we deserve a break, but also you don't want to fall into that and make it your comfort zone either, right? To where you're not wanting to get out of it, you're not wanting to move, you're not wanting to make any kind of change, you know? You're kind of just like, this chair is comfortable to me, so I'm gonna freaking sit in this chair, you know? But this month, something may happen that kind of forces you out of that chair. So just be aware of that. Now, for kind of mid-month, we have the Sun. We also have the Page of Swords reversed and the 5 of Swords reversed. Okay? So I kind of feel here like you are really reflecting. I don't know, that's the word that's coming to me. Like you're starting to really kind of reflect on what you want, okay? But what I'm also getting here is that you may be in a position where you have to kind of watch what you say for some reason the second week, where you have to kind of watch what you say because it may not come out or come off exactly how you think it's going to be. Now, there's also something here that I feel like is coming to light for you mid-month, okay, or even the second week of April. I kind of feel like there's something coming to light for you, and for some of you, it could have something to do with something that was kind of said behind your back, or some kind of communication. And we do have this card, the communication card, laying right here on the bottom of the deck. But I'm kind of getting a sense of gossip a little bit here through mid-month, okay? So just kind of be careful of that. And you may also kind of be in this like negative mindset mid-month as well, like just kind of looking at everything as like, oh, well, that's just, you know what I mean? Like just, it's like you're kind of trying to be positive, but it's not really working, okay? And then for the last week so far, we have the 8 of Swords reversed with the Queen of Swords reversed. So there's definitely some truths coming out this month for you, Gemini. And we even have the Void of Course Moon. We have the Part of Fortune increase. We also have Pisces, I believe, and the 7th house partners. So it's almost kind of like by taking a step back or away from something, that is how you will increase your mood, okay? If you try to get all tangled up in the situation, I kind of feel like you're going to get lost in it. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So let's move back to your astrology while we draw a couple more cards so we can get a better idea of this really quick. So Jupiter and Pluto are going to be basically joining up in your 8th house, okay? Now this is going to be something I feel that possibly tears down some kind of old financial source or structure or way of doing something. And it could also bring, that's just a possibility, it's not like for sure, it's going to affect you all differently, but and it could also bring some major psychological transformations, okay? Like I said, truths, or even some kind of like understanding of past traumas. It's also going to cause you to really learn how to be very resourceful, which you've already kind of been learning, but this is, I think, going to really like put you to the test with it. And I also see that there could be kind of like a loss in some kind of financial resource, or even a partner's financial resource. But through this, you are going to learn a new creative, innovative way of how to kind of generate more resources for yourself, okay? Now, this house also rules debt, hidden secrets, and obsessions, feeling vulnerable, our fears, and like I said, I really think it's gonna help you get creative when it comes to earning money, and getting innovative when it comes to getting or earning money. And I think there's going to be a level of forgiveness here as well, and also finding your power. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here with this either situation or person that you may have felt did you wrong. With the sun here, this could be a level of forgiveness. This could be a level of saying, okay, like everything's out in the open. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to be best friends or what the hell ever, but you could be walking away from this person, okay? And then with the 8 of Swords here, that's telling me that you are, and the Queen of Swords, that it's likely not going to be something that is rekindled, or if it's a friendship, let's say, just for example, you're probably not going to be BFF again, okay? And you even have the Strength card right here at the bottom of the deck reversed. Like, no, you're not going to be BFF again. You're not going to forgive them in the sense of like, let's just act like nothing ever happened. You're definitely going to remember it with the Queen of Swords here, but you're going to feel like it's like the debt's been paid. So there's some kind of debt here, I really feel, because that keeps coming up as well, that you guys are getting paid this month in some way. But all of this month is preparing you for what's to come next month, Gemini. So just keep that in mind. This is kind of like a huge ending, but also a prep for the new beginning for you guys. Now with we're having a full moon in Libra on the 7th, and this is going to be a part and a place for you that deals with, that I think is going to deal with, woo, Page of Cups, there we go. Okay. So this is going to be in a place for you that deals with learning more about your individuality in the world, okay? And once again, which goes perfectly with, you know, everything that's about to happen when the node enters your sign. It's definitely going to be learning more about your place in the world, okay? So I also kind of get here that there could be a truth that you guys are holding in, some kind of feeling or truth that you guys are kind of scared to show people. And like I was saying before, there's a sense with the 8th house of vulnerability, of a need to get vulnerable, of a need to kind of talk about something, put something out in the open, no matter how resentful, jealous, or fearful you might be. There definitely is a sense here to need to talk about something for the second half of the month, I feel. So Mercury is going to be in your 11th house for the second half of the month, which is going to be great for connecting and networking. And then on the 22nd, we're going to have the new moon in Taurus. And what I think this is going to do for you, Gemini, is really highlight your subconscious ideas, behaviors, patterns, and any kind of hidden situations that are making you feel trapped, detached, or stuck. There you go. Highlight any hidden situations that are making you feel detached, trapped, or stuck. Perfect. Love how I like wrote that down before I even drew the cards. Anyway, this could bring to light truths or things that need to change when it comes to old world views, old ways of looking at things, stagnant beliefs, opinions, possibly even something to do with organizations or institutions. This is a time you may feel withdrawn, distant, or detached from the world, which we all do in our own way, kind of, right? I mean, there's still social media, which most of us all used anyway before this. We didn't really hang out with people a whole lot. At least most people don't anymore, but still. I really feel that this is kind of asking you, Gemini, this is kind of putting you in a situation where you have to get honest with yourself. You can't hide from yourself anymore. You can't hide from a certain feeling, a certain either behavior, belief, opinion, worldview, whatever. 3 of Cups. This definitely deals with other people. Definitely deals with other people. It's a very social situation. But dealing with this feeling is going to help you feel less detached. It's going to help you feel more confident, okay? So you need to really be around and find people you can trust this month. You need to really be in contact with people that you can trust this month, okay? So anyways, that is what I'm getting for you, Gemini. Hopefully this reading resonated. Definitely let me know down below if it did, and if you would like to, please share this video. It would really help me out a lot. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.